but you have to give the recap for us.
All I remember is boat. Jay, you want to give more details on boat?
Yeah, we had boat times.
Okay, why were we on a boat?
Because we needed to cross the I don't remember what the river is called, but it was like a very heavily delirium polluted river
Can
to
you
get
point it
across to
on
get
the
to the
map?
location. Oh, I
Okay.
forgot there's a map.
Oh, oh, most important, did the wizard pay us?
You didn't
For
get
what?
to the town yet.
Yeah, the boat was like a traveling thing that we had to do.
Okay, okay. So we're traveling by boat to get to the wizard, get paid. Perfect.
We made it off the
And
boat, so we're now on land.
we had discovered I'm trying to remember things. We had discovered the corpse of a very young wizard and had looted his corpse, and all of us found it kind of disturbing that a wizard this young was out here all by himself, appeared and had been killed recently by something.
Mm,
We say something because there weren't any. I don't think there were any obvious signs of regular humanoid around him. Like maybe he got ambushed from afar or something. Not really sure. I don't really remember clearly.
Okay. And during the boat travel, did you fought against something? Did something attack you?
Yeah, almost everybody got knocked off board except for me by these, were essentially slothwagon type creatures, like little fish guys, and then a big hammerhead shark guy almost tipped the boat over.
Yeah, perfect. I'm only asking these things because you guys, I think that you guys would want a D10 for today's session, so might as well give us a good recap, at least to know everything that happened in the last session. So yeah, the group started the day after taking a quick short rest in the Shepherd's Gate lodgings, where the Hooded Lanterns maintain one of the entrances to the city. You decided to go back to Amberwood, and you had two options. Either you take the longer way, because if you are following here on the map, Shepherd's Gate is on the west side of Drakkenheim. You could go uphill towards the Ackerman Mill and then go do a long way around to go back to Amberwood. It would take you more time. Or you could cut some ground through the city, but because this road here to the south, if you see, Amberwood Village is on the other side of the map. So this is the more direct way towards Amberwood. But you would have to find a way to traverse the Dran River. And some of you knew from back in the day that there was a boatman that would take passengers back and forth on this side of the Dran River. And lucky for you, even after the meteor, even after death itself had come to Drakkenheim, the boatman named Styx decided, for some reason, even though he has suffered from corruption to a point where his physical appearance resembles that of a drag, of a zombie, he still has the same knowledge and the same will of using his boat to get people from one side of the shores to the other. So you paid the boatman and he took you to the other side. But in the tainted waters of the Dren River, the deep ones, the deep folk, those fish-like dregs attacked you in an organized fashion, try to probably steal from you or maybe even uh, feed from you, from your corpses. But you managed to defend yourselves, and now Victor has uh, some new how do you call it? How
Body
does
parts.
yeah, but how does evil mad scientists say new specimens? You know.
Okay.
uh, he grabbed some of the dead fish to. By the way, there's a very good band named Dead Fish. If you want to check out on that. But yeah, you are now. I will put you back in the map just for the for the context, just so David can see what happened last time. Take a look at.
So there's a boatman who looks like a zombie
Yeah,
and whose name is Styx.
yeah. Let me show you.
Sado.
But look how it's written. It's not like the river Styx, so that's completely different. You cannot sue.
Yes.
You cannot sue me. Greek mythology.
I would not. Like, this is a module. I would just snark.
Perfect. And now that you are on the other side, oh, I said that I would put you guys on the map, but I didn't. My bad.
Mhm.
Just for the vibe, just for the context. But finally, you are alive and well and on the other side. So, what do you want to do next?
Okay. Uh, let's move. We are losing light. And I would rather not be caught outside when the sun goes down.
Yeah, we should get moving.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
I keep getting a yellow um bar that says that this token references an actor who is no longer in this world.
Who, who are you referring to?
When I'm trying to when I move my token, I get that little error message.
Oh, ah.
Yeah, I'm getting the same.
Weird. Yeah, but I mean that this map last time we had some troubles with it when we were trying to do the combat encounter, so probably there's something bugged with it. Import and export a lot of maps between the campaigns because I'm running the same campaign for three different groups, and I only have to create the scene and place all the walls and all the things in the map once, and then I can export it and import into another campaign. So maybe it's something along that process that's bugged on this map, but who knows? Your path to leave the city of Drakkenheim, to leave the ruins behind you, goes smoothly this time. The first time you had a lucky finding with that uh, academy apprentice who you found dead in the ruins. But now it seems that luck is on your side. It seems that all the obstacles that you happen to find along the way were very easily avoidable. Usually, hordes of mindless drags can be simply distracted, or you could lure them to another place where you could then uh, avoid the encounter, the fighting with them, so you can avoid being accidentally contaminated by these creatures. And they usually don't have anything valuable with them either way. So you find yourselves leaving the haze behind you. You finally walk outside the cursed fog of the city, and you take a deep breath of fresh air. Something that you were needing in this because you spent so much time inside. You almost felt like if you had spent a few more hours inside of the haze, it could get ugly, could get even you contaminated by it. You were this close. But luckily for you, you managed to go on your way. It takes you the best part of 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, to get to from Drakkenheim towards the Emberwood village, the nearest and most normal settlement, uh, still close to the old city. Just to give you a little bit more context, Jay, right? Since I think it's in game the first time you will be getting to Amberwood, but your character would know the place well. Uh, because of the contamination, because of the tragedy of Drakkenheim, nothing really grows in the soil anymore. So you cannot plant your own food, and because of that, you cannot have cows or chicken or anything really. But there is a village near the village of Amberwood, and it survives entirely on merchants that do the long travel from the weeks long travel from Dransmund and other cities still functioning as normal to help the people of Amberwood. And most of them are interested in the mysterious rock of Delirium. Even this group that you find yourself with right now have been tasked of entering the ruins in search of large pieces of Delirium for one of those people involved. Not a merchant, because River is from the academy, but you know, and they know that there are other people interested in that same very piece of delirium that you have with you right now. Okay? Any questions before we move on?
No,
No, but
No.
I just discovered that I can move my character with the arrow keys.
Oh, yeah. That you can do. Perfect. So you enter Emberwood through the from the north. That's the path to Drakenheim. You pass the stone bridge, and there is a cozy little village for you to explore. As you can see from the map, very few plants. Most of the trees are dead, and there is absolutely no grass or no ground level plants of any kind. The place seems like a wasteland. And if you follow on that same road you came, you will eventually get uh, to a central court of many different travelers on their carts. Most of them shouting out that their prices are the best ones for those interested shopping with them. There are some places where you can go for a drink. Uh, the Gilded Lily, the Skull and Sword, and the Barking Buzzard, which, by the way, is also a place where you can find some beddings for the night. But if you're feeling fancy, on the uh, northwest side of town, there is a very large hotel where you could get an even better accommodations, but for a much bigger price, right? You have a blacksmith, and on the center of town there are merchants of all kinds of merchandising, all kinds of, you can get anything from the player's handbook, basically, from adventuring gears. And those who deal with delirium can also, maybe if you're lucky, have some interesting things for the adventuring type if you're searching for that. We also have a chapel uh, with a cleric of the sacred flame, and uh, because that maybe that's not something Jay would personally be too interested in, there is also a shrine to the old gods, which are uh, usually more followed by druids, by nature clerics, rangers, and barbarians. And maybe for those of the clerical big churches type of religion, type of clerics, maybe they will even see the old gods as heathens, as blasphemers. But at least here in Emberwood, they seem to get along well. The druid that takes care of the shrine visits the town from time to time. People from the town go to her in search of healing. It seems that they can all live in peace. Okay, I'm just saying lots of words. As you reach the village, what do you do?
Okay. So, I would say money first. Would you
You have
agree?
I say, while I'm going to join you all for that money thing, I am going to that cheap inn and I am going to do 8 hours of sleep. And I will meet up with you after that 8 hours of sleep.
You know what?
Guessing, I guess.
Yes. No, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. We need to rest. We can we can go get our money later. Tomorrow.
Yeah, because I know for a fact once we start doing any story, we're going to get sidetracked into something. So I want to.
Yeah. You
Agreed.
That's the fun part.
you're not wrong. Okay.
Sleep is the best
Uh
thing for your health.
how much is a room at the Buzzard?
Uh, one room, which usually have two single beds, it's 2 gold pieces. And by the way, because nothing grows, nothing uh, can everything has to come from outside in Drakkenheim, and the travel there is very dangerous and long. Everything is fucking expensive. Okay, Jay. Usually items from the player's handbook are twice the gold price, and some items like, and some services like rooms and food and drinks are much more expensive.
Very.
So yeah, 2 gold pieces for one to rent a room for one night.
Okay. I'ma drop 2 golds to you guys, and I will see you later. One
All
hundred
right,
and
then my character is indisposed for 8 hours. I'm pushing the long rest button.
Same here.
Yeah, no, same here. I'm just spending a bit of time at the Skull and Tap. I got someone to see. Later.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no, I will also do a long rest, but first, for role playing purposes, I'm gonna go flirt with the bartender at the Skull and Tap and then go to bed.
okay, so
That's it.
you just want to do that out of you don't want to roleplay that. Is that it?
Yeah, no, I mean like it's just side. If if unless like I catch some particularly juicy rumor, we can go on with the main plot.
Okay. Roll
I don't want
your
to waste.
persuasion.
I do have persuasion. Yeah, I have a +2. Wow. Yeah, no, that's an 11.
Okay. Not good, but also not bad. So you have your sweet time, and she talks with you. She gives you uh, some attention, but she doesn't. You don't seem to have charmed her completely. She's still you have the feeling she's just having some good talks with someone
Uh,
that's probably not insane as some of the others the other
mhm.
regulars at her tavern.
You
And
know what my mama would say? The taller the branch, the sweetest the fruit. Ah,
okay.
okay, off to bed.
And by the way, I'm bringing back the random table of rumors because now that we have our map with the adventuring sites uh, on the small logo things, the small tokens on the map. Uh, I will also say that whenever you hear a rumor about a certain place, that place will be revealed to you on the map, even if you haven't explored it yet. Okay?
Okay.
And
Yep.
I'm not going to remove the rumors you already know about. So if it falls on the Rat's Tavern or if it falls on Styx Ferry, you'll just hear the same rumor that you already knew. So it's up to chance. Oh yeah, something you already know. Well, you just met the man, but Frida Longhorn. By the way, this is the bartender that Vito is talking to. Uh, she tells you about uh, what she knows about the leader of the Hooded Lanterns. Maybe even you would have um, asked her if she knew anything because you just met the guy, right? See what
Yeah,
is his
you
deal,
know,
if he's,
conversation piece.
yeah, if he maybe is there is something else to know about him because he seemed like uh, so important, so respected about around his men. And you know that he uh, is a veteran of the Civil War. The Civil War is the war that happened after the meteor, when they didn't find any survivors of the royal family. Uh, Two other members, the brother and sister of the current king, who were not in line to inherit because the king already had children that would were next in line. Uh,
Hmm.
they couldn't agree on who should be the next king of Westermar, so they waged war against one another, and uh, ended up the war ended with both of the heirs being slain. So the war was for nothing. Now there is no non survivor of royal blood. And the thing is, even though she knows about this, she knows that he is a veteran. Elias Drexel is a veteran. She doesn't know whose side he fought on, who member of the family he supported during the war. But yeah,
Only that he fought.
yeah.
Interesting. Filing this information for later. All right. Since we have done a long rest, who wants cookies? I have two. They give temporary hit points.
Ooh, I could go for a cookie.
Okay.
They give two temporary hit points for now.
When you wake up, right?
What?
When
So
you
thank you.
okay, so you can all benefit from a long rest on your character sheet to recuperate all spells,
Okay.
all resources, everything. You are back to full. J and Vito. Let me use the random selector. Dr. Thorn. You wake up after taking 8 hours of sleep, and there is a bird flying on your window. It's knocking on the window's glass, almost as if it wants to get in.
This is nothing out of the normal for Dr. Thorn, having growing up in the Feywild and having messenger birds going between the different Fey courts. So he goes over to the window as if it's just a normal day and just opens the window.
Okay.
Hello, little friend.
Now that you take a closer look to it, you see that the bird is made of paper.
Oh, how curious.
It's like forgot the name, the paper
Origami?
animals. Origami, yes. Like an origami. Uh, and if you extend your hand or when it stops near a desk in front of you, it stands still and it loses its magical potency. You can see that there is writing on the paper.
Dr. Thorn probably would have just let it land in his hand, so he sees it stops. He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's a paper bird," and without even a second thought, he just starts unfolding it, seeing as there was a little bit of writing that was visible.
Yep. You take a look at it. It's signed by with purple ink, and it says, "I hear you are in town. Mm, Please come to the Red Lion Hotel as soon as possible. If you have what I ordered, sign just with the letter R."
Gentlemen, it looks like one of our employers is aware that we have the delirium. Shall we all go to the Red Lion? It's where they've said
Okay.
to meet.
Sounds.
Sure.
Oh, a little bit of housekeeping. I casted a clarity, so just keep that in mind.
Anyway, cookie. It's oatmeal. Good for you.
Oh yes, please.
Okay. You gain two extra hit points.
Thanks.
Temporary hit points.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
I have two cookies. Whoever takes them gains two extra temporary hit points. Okay. Off to the Red Lion we go.
Okay. The Red Lion is a very fancy hotel, but it seems that uh, from what you know of those types of establishments on normal quote unquote cities and towns, it you see that it's built very differently. It's almost like back in the day before everything happened to Drakkenheim. This building wasn't meant to be an hotel. Maybe it was meant to be something else. But either way, you are well received. Uh, you see a butler coming up to you and saying, "Gentlemen, how can I be of service to you?"
We were supposed to meet somebody here with the first initial of R. Do you have any guests staying here who match that description?
Cannot reveal the information of my guests without the explicitly asking me to. And checking on my notes, no one seems to be waiting for visitors.
Maybe they will be arriving shortly. We'll stay out of your way and wait in the um entryway for them.
Why, yes, of course. So we are not here
Well,
to stay in one of the rooms.
no, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid we'll have to save that for a special occasion.
He lets out a very clear uh, face of dissatisfaction. As you wish.
I'd like to analyze the situation going on around us using perception.
Okay. What is
Well, it
it
was almost a
that you
nat
want to?
20.
What is it that you want to to perceive?
Anything that's going on, anybody that looks suspicious, anybody that we might know, anything of helpful, and it's perfectly acceptable to say that nothing's going on.
The entry hall is very empty. Eventually, you see one of the servants, a cleaning lady, going from one door to the other. Uh, After some more time, some 15 minutes later, you see two dwarfs coming down from one of the upper rooms. One of them uses a kind of like a trench coat, and the other one uses. You can see that the one is a man, the other is a woman. The man uses a trench coat, and the woman you can see that she wears uh, kind of like a cloak, uh, cover covering most of her body, and from underneath you can see that she has plate armor. So she's dressed in plate armor, and she's not trying to hide, but not it's not clear from just looking at her. Uh, they seem to be talking about work, about how uh, yesterday's production was not on par with the expectations, but you cannot hear the end of the conversation because uh, they started talking about it when they got close, and then they leave the hotel. And by the time they leave, before you can decide if you want to keep listening or not, someone else comes from upstairs, and it's a tiefling lady that some of the group already know all too well. You all see River coming from her room, and she says, good thing that you came. Walk with me, please." And she kind of gestures to the butler to allow you to follow her. So what do you do?
Oh, River.
Um,
Madam,
What do you guys do?
We Dr. Thorne would wordlessly just wait wait to be led to wherever she's wanting us to meet.
So she came from upstairs. She is on the entry hall, and then she enters another door inside of the hotel. When you follow her, you see that it's kind of it looks like a restaurant. There are many different tables, and one of the servants of the hotel asks her what she wants. And let's say because you just arrived in the village and then you went to sleep. Let's say that now it's morning time. Okay. So she asks for a bread with bacon, and she asks you if you would want anything for breakfast.
Hmm.
Just a spot of toast with jam and maybe some breakfast tea.
Hmm. Espresso.
I don't think they have that here.
Arians.
Coffee's already
Uh,
hard enough to grow, so
Yeah.
okay. Fine. Tea.
I'll have tea as well. And she looks
I'll
at
take beer.
yeah, she looks at Jay. I'm sorry, I don't think we have met. Uh,
I'm with them.
sure, why not?
we uh we found him in the remains of the rat tavern. He had been taken by the rat folk.
It was
I
a Warren encounter.
And I helped defend the cargo on the boat.
see. Good.
That did happen.
So, if you protect a cargo, there is a cargo, right? Did you find what we were looking for?
Yes, but I will not produce it until you're ready.
I'm sorry. What was that, Sender?
I will not produce it until you're ready. Like not take it out of where it is.
Hmm.
It's like, you know, delirium. Everybody has a stigmatism about that.
Uh, well, you don't need to. You can, if it's on a container of some kind, you can just uh, hand it over to me discreetly.
Um, Dr. Thorne would take it from whoever's holding it or from out of his pocket and just like basically pass it under the table to River.
And you can see she looking from looking at under the table, and she's taking a look at it, and for just 1 second you all see a purple glow, almost like there is a lantern underneath the table. Woof. Uh, Suddenly she is all illuminated in purple, and then she closes it again. Perfect. By the size and by the the irradiating energy, it's precisely what we needed. Good, good. You did well.
Perfect.
I promise you. Uh, Actually, I don't remember if I promised you anything, but
No, we do.
usually this amount of resource is worth 1,000 gold. But you did well. So here's just the that's the amount of that it's worth, and plus a little bonus for you. And she grabs a purse, and there is, if you stop to count, there is 1,250 gold pieces on it.
Noise.
We.
Ah, finally. We are not a poor anymore. No more squatting in ruins.
Yes, but perhaps we shall spend this on provisions or equipment that we might need for our next exhibition.
All of it?
Not all of it. We can save some of it for room and board if that's what you'd like.
Yes, I would like that.
Yes, me too. Okay, let's split it. Because unfortunately I have to pay my dues to the queen. You
Hi,
know.
Jonah.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey, bro.
We went
didn't want
back.
to
We
interrupt.
just
I'm so
rescheduled.
sorry.
I didn't know you were there. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just got here like 10-ish minutes ago. Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Did you overslept?
we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine.
I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Ma buongiorno.
I know. I
Caffè?
set an alarm. I set an alarm and everything, and then I was like, it's fine. I'll just sleep again. It's fine. I'm struggling, I guess. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm here.
It's Sunday.
Sorry. It is Sunday.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday's a lazy day, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me get the calculator. That's 1, 2, 50. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of us. Okay, no, out of character.
Yeah,
How
there
many
are
people
five.
are in the party as of now?
There are five of you because I don't know if Ealing is coming back. Cosmo is playing with us.
Okay. That's exactly 250 each.
Okay.
250. Yes. All right. So I stand at 360. Noise.
Okay. She starts eating her bacon and she says, "So, and by the way, before that, Victor, do you want to be with them? They just arrived at Amberwood and they did a long rest. So they spend the night
I
sleeping and it's morning time now and they're having breakfast with River."
I have a fun idea. Maybe I don't know. I think Victor lost track of time, uh, which is easy to do for him because he's up all night, so his sense of time is just weird. And I think he's not going to be with them. He arrived late with everybody. So I think I'll be. I think I'm just gonna wait outside the abandoned house, like the ghost house.
Mm-hmm.
Not inside, but like I'm just standing there staring at it,
Okay.
Would you have
waiting.
would you have written a note the night before letting us know where you'd be if we left before you?
Uh sure. I think just very short, just like uh yeah, yeah. I think I left a note just being like, I'm at the house.
Okay.
Whatever he's doing, I don't want to know.
Perfect. So let's wait. I will ask you to wait for a while before we go back to see what you're doing. Let's continue the scene where we were. River, as she starts eating her breakfast, drinking tea, the serving lady also brings everything that you asked. So a beer for Jay, a tea for Vito, right?
Hmm.
And for Dr. Thorne, I don't remember what it was.
It was tea and toast with like jam or jelly.
Okay, perfect. She brings exactly that. It's not because the DM forgot that the people serving the breakfast would, right? uh, and River starts. So you don't have to give too much details if you don't want. Did you find some resistance there in the place?
Oh, just a warren full of rats, madam.
No
and
kidding.
a
There
giant
were rats in the
and-
rat's nest?
Yeah, and one of them was giant and heavily irradiated with delirium. We had to sort of skedaddle once he showed up.
Yep.
Delirium. Yeah, it's so it's true. It's really corrupting beast to unknown to making it develop unknown features.
Yeah, it was like a ratling, but with the stature of an ogre.
And don't forget the delirium teeth.
Oh
I mean,
yes, that was terrifying.
to be honest, I do respect the swag, but
Well, that's. And did you manage to slay the beast?
Oh no, we had to get out of there. Too he was too out of our league, as some might say.
yes. We have
But
strong attachment to
I
a thing called continued existence.
and I believe he is trapped in in the the tunnels that are underneath the rat's cavern, as he's probably far too large to even squeeze out of the hole that allowed us to get in.
Okay, that's better news. Let's hope that the big rat doesn't become a problem. Okay, uh, that's one thing taken care of. Now that I know that I can count on you for to get in and into and out of the city, I'm a little more relaxed. I was hoping to find in the many adventurers that visit Amberwood, most of them are only after their own personal goals, and they cannot be trusted. Or, if they can be trusted, they are not escapable. I have a good feeling about you because you managed to complete the service better than expected, and well, you survived, so it would seem that you are of the capable kind. So I ask you, can I trust you?
Hmm.
You can certainly trust me. I cannot speak for my other colleagues.
Just continue drinking my beer, nodding along.
Well, as for me, the worst I can say to you is no. But if I accept the job, I accept the job.
I was expecting a little bit more of enthusiasm on the confirmation, but a confirmation is a confirmation. And to be honest, I think I will have to trust my insight on this one. The feeling that I have that you might just be the type of group that I needed. Are you still looking for work? Do you still want to?
Always.
Always.
Perfect. I hope that our first job together proves to you that the Amethyst Academy is willing to spend real gold to further its goals. So, when are you ready to depart back to the ruins?
I don't think we have decided yet. All right, guys?
No. That quivered too much. I'm sorry.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow.
That sounds
Sure,
like
figure
a
something.
good idea. That sounds like a good idea. I think we need at least a day out from being away from Drakkenheim to recover, see what mischief we can get up to in town.
Perfect. So tomorrow at nightfall on Ackerman Mill. So I can give you a little bit more information on your task. How does that sound?
Dr. Thorne just sort of like does a little like I don't know if I'm saying the right thing, just like pushes his thumb against his nose, like, yeah, we've got it.
Perfect.
Basically, like he's just trying to agree wordlessly so that if other patrons are trying to overhear the conversation, they don't know if the group has agreed or not. So they won't be there to ambush us or whatever they might be up to.
Okay, she says. Well, I will be waiting for you tomorrow at nightfall. If something else changes your schedule, please let me know in anticipation. The breakfast was delicious, miss. Take some. And she stands up. Gentlemen, until next time.
Farewell.
Do you have anything to say between yourselves? She left the room.
I think we found a reliable source of income with not many strings attached. Don't you think?
Yes. At least we don't have to pay a fee like you might have to with those Queen's Men folk you've gotten yourself
yes.
in. But yeah.
If it gets us back in to kill abominations, I'm down.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The less of those things around, the better.
Absolutely, yes.
I also found found a note left by Victor on the on posted on the door of the inn before he left. He says he's at the old abandoned house where we first found our dear tiefling friend.
Okay. He's probably playing jigsaw with corpses again.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Okay. I would rather leave him to it. Yes. That man scares me. And I don't get scared easily. Anyway. Okay. Next time that we go back to the city, I will have to go to the DM. What was the name? Taylor's Lane.
Where do you mean the place that the Queensman told you?
Yes,
It's Buckle Down Row.
Buckle Down Road. I will have to go to Buckle Down Road to pay my dues.
You know that that place is inside of the ruins.
Yep.
Okay.
We should go there. That place sounds fun.
Well, let us say I gained membership to particular brotherhood, and I have to pay the tax. But that gives all of us access to information that we would not be able to obtain otherwise. Not to mention specialized equipment and, of course, more work.
So
Whatever you all want to go to first, I am a willing participant to join you with it. I have no particular places in town I wish to.
Well, what can I say? Stay with us. We'll make you rich. Or at least comfortable.
There you go, and a chance to burn abominations. I'm down.
I, for one, am very curious about what Victor is up to. I will go and see. I will go and meet him where he asked.
do you mean to go to Buckle Down Row today or
No.
next time you visit the ruins?
Next time we visit the ruin.
Okay.
Next time we visit the ruin. We need to decompress.
Yes.
I guess the main question is, what are you guys going to get to now that the meeting's done?
Well, I'm going to go see what you're doing. I don't know what the other two are up
Yes.
to.
Could always take him to that one bar and flirt with your work friend.
You're in the barn or you're in the burned down house?
No. I was saying they could go to hold on, where's it at? What is it called? Skull and Sword, so that Vito can go flirt with his orc barmaid.
He
I
already
already
did.
did.
Yeah.
I already did.
Oh, you already did that? You already
Yeah.
did
He
all the
went
things.
there before he went to sleep. He was like beaten, broken, seeing rats, and no. I need my baby before
No,
I sleep.
That is amazing.
My waifu.
I
My
need my
wife
orc mama.
could go to the market.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
I'll drink to that.
Ah, hell.
There was
Sorry, my cat's being annoying.
a web comic. I don't know if you guys saw that. That it was like the human paladin, super lawful, good, and noble. He helped a orc clan, and the chieftain, as a reward, granted him his daughter's
Yes.
hand.
I've heard
So
I've
now he
seen
has
this.
a
It's
orc mama.
great. He's like so comically tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
It's
yes.
great. It's great.
I've seen that. I've seen
It's
that.
beautiful. I've read it, and it's so beautiful, dude.
Okay, guys, you are free to roam and sandbox, and when you are ready to do some more
Yes.
adventure, just let me know. I'm here just as a helper.
Cool. Is
Okay.
it okay if I steal the time for a little bit?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the reason Victor lost track of time, I am kind of going back in time a little bit. Do I still have the Amethyst Academy's the young apprentice's body?
You brought it here with you, and you grabbed some
I
more.
did.
I would say that you have one that guy and another one.
I
One of the
believe
fishes.
uh I believe I have one rat guy, the rat shaman.
Mm,
And I got I know specifically him because I took his body.
okay.
It was the rat warlock guy.
Yeah. It
And
was
then
the
it
rat lord.
was I
The,
believe it's maybe two fish
yeah.
guys,
So I
but it may
will
be one.
limit the amount of corpses that you can bring to two. Hugo can have one on each
Really big two?
shoulder. Yeah, one on each shoulder. So
Okay.
you have to choose two between all of those.
Okay, if it's between all those, I'll
Yeah,
take the shaman and I'll take the apprentice guy.
yeah, good.
I'll leave the fish people. They can rot in the ocean or river, whatever it is.
Okay,
Okay,
you
then
have
in
those.
that case, um, the reason Victor was lost track of time is because he's been preparing the body. He's been giving it like funeral rites, just like kind of. And he's not a religious man. He's very much not a religious man. So he's just kind of been doing very like folksy shit. Uh, the kind of shit you'd see in like the Isles of Skyer. Very like a lot of incense, a lot of herbs, just oils, that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really praying to any god specific. Just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
making sure the body smells nice. Isn't like gonna, trying to be respectful. And I think as I'm standing in front of the house, I think Hugo has the young boy's body in its arms, covered in like a sheet. And I'm gonna try and enter this house.
You're pointing to the map somewhere.
I'm entering the where is the haunted house?
The Eventide Manor is here on the south, where I'm pinging.
Is it? There it is. Hi. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna try and enter this house with Hugo.
Okay. It's empty and abandoned, as the first time you
Yes.
saw it.
I just go straight into the basement.
Okay. It's as you
I will,
remember it.
Yes. I believe I will lay the body where that circle was. The one of I think ash.
Mhm.
I'll lay it there, and realizing that I don't see River anywhere, I'm gonna walk over to where that false wall is, and that's like teleportation circle is.
Yeah.
Now here's a question. I don't know if Victor would definitely know this, but he may have an idea. What resistance could be on the other side of this teleportation circle?
Make an Arcana check and remind me, do you have any ties with the Amethyst Academy in your background?
I do. They're just very old.
Okay. Roll an Arcana with advantage then.
It's been at least a couple centuries. Let's see here. Advantage. It's shift, right? I can never remember.
Yeah, it's alt.
Alt. Eventually I will remember.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Ooh.
You know it to be a circle of conjuration. You know it to be uh, tied to the concept of teleport. You seem to remember that as far as the common knowledge goes, the only places known to be uh, linked by teleportation circles are the many towers of the Amethyst Academy. Drakkenheim used to have a tower. The inscrutable tower was destroyed by a piece of the meteor. You can see it. The all the times you travel to the ruins, you saw the inscrutable tower still floating in the air and cut in half by the piece of the meteor. But you know that many other capital cities or important cities had other towers as well. So you don't know if there are any other places. Like you would expect that powerful mages would be able to create a teleportation circle of their own. So maybe you will end up in someone's lair or something. But you don't think that River is that kind of mage. The wizard that would be able to do this is like the ancient, super old, super knowledgeable, super mysterious, and River, although she seems powerful, she seems like someone who's still studying. She looks like she's still halfway there on the hierarchy of wizards, you know? She
Yeah.
still has much to learn. So with all of that in consideration and your 22 in Arcana, I'll say that you're most likely, if one is to access a teleportation circle, you will end up in one of the towers of the academy. So you will end up in Hogwarts or some other school of magic. There will be guards. There will be constructs who will make the security of the place and possibly be activated to neutralize an intruder, and there will be 100 apprentices that still have yet to master a simple cantrip, and probably some professors who already know some high level shit. So
Here's a question I have. Do the rings themselves are they like a safeguard? Are they like an ID?
mm, from your time, they were not, but you don't know if
No.
something changed in the time since.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Well, now look at the body. I'm gonna take the body. Not Hugo, me. I'm gonna lift up the body. I'm gonna try to gently put it on the teleportation circle.
Mm-hmm. As you do, nothing happens.
The body of the young mage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hugo lays the
Actually, I
body,
think
but
so.
nothing happens. you can see that when Hugo was dropping it, you had the feeling that the runes drawn on the ground, they lit up for a while, but but other than that, nothing visibly happens.
So it has to have someone on the table, on the circle that's living, maybe.
Okay, roll another Arcana. Normal this time.
Normal this time. Okay. Okay, 14.
Yeah, a 14. Uh, you know there has to be some sort of activation. You do not know what it is. If it is just a keyword, or if it's maybe the ring, since you think it's a form of ID, as you said, or
Mm-hmm.
if one has to know a specific spell to activate the circle. But it's not active. It's not. You cannot activate it by accident, by stepping in or doing something random. You have
Yeah.
to do something that it's coordinated to for it to work.
Okay. Hmm. Are there notes around here?
Uh, you wouldn't think that River would use this place and leave stuff behind. She doesn't seem like the kind of person. So you you start searching around, and so far you have found nothing. By the way, Dr. Thorn, are you going to Eventide Manor as well?
Yes.
So you arrive
Yes.
in the basement right now,
I,
as
yeah,
Victor is
I think
looking
you
for.
just see me rummaging around everything,
Yeah.
being like, "What the hell? Not even a grimoire."
Hello, good Victor. What are you up to?
I, visibly startled, look at you and go, "Oh, hello, my friend. What are you doing? Where are the others?"
Eu tô com uma tela só, né? Então tem que voltar e
You left a note saying that if we left before you, you would be here.
I
So I came to meet
I
you.
did. I did, didn't I? Ah, right. Yes. Um, yes, I am. It's nothing. I'm just. So what are you doing? What? How did your interests go?
We we gave DM it's river, right? Or rain.
Yeah, River is the Amethyst mage. There is another character called Rain, but she's less important.
Okay. I told Victor that we met up with River and gave her the delirium and um what the next step or what our next task is of meeting her and when and where that would be.
Okay. Okay. Good. Another project.
Yeah, the Eckerman Mill, I believe, tomorrow evening.
Very well. Do you know if she's coming this way?
No. But I think she may be a bit upset because I believe she told us not to come in here again. As this is her
Ah,
area.
I don't need to care about the rules and what she wants.
I see you're trying to return the body of the young mage to the
I
academy.
think,
Right?
yeah, I think some of the sheets kind of poking out from the wall. It's just like, yes.
That is very noble of you. I'm
It's
not
not
sure
no.
how well it will be received if we just leave him here, but I'm not sure
I,
what else we can do.
I can't just leave him in the city. It's not a place for.
Maybe you can write a note, leave it on the body saying, "Oh, we found this poor young man slain in the streets of Drakkenheim. Please give him a mage's burial," or whatever you feel like writing, and maybe just leave him here with a note so that River can be like, "Oh no, my apprentice," or whatever role he served in the Amethyst Academy.
He's not our apprentice. At least I'm fairly certain it's not. It'd be unusual for someone still apprenticing to take an apprentice.
An apprentice's apprentice, yes. An apprentice's apprentice would be uncanny, but not unforeseen.
It happens.
Like, oh, you're such a promising apprentice. Here, take this extra work of teaching somebody else.
I don't know. I didn't like the idea of him just fainting, you know?
And I cannot condemn you using him to incorporate him into Hugo. I think this young boy deserves
I don't, no.
his rights.
No. I don't know the current customs. It's been too long. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I only know Feywild customs as I've been there ever since the calamity happened, and just being back for the past few days.
Back before the academy,
Mm-hmm.
when we were all running, it was common practice to use your gifts to get rid of the body. Normally with like lightning and whatnot. It was we didn't like using fire because the people hunting us really loved it.
I think that fire would probably be a better way to dispose of the body than trying to wait for or trying to summon lightning. Because lightning might result in another zombie, and I don't think we need another one of those.
I don't know.
You are enough.
Okay, I will leave it. I'll leave it.
Don't forget to write.
Do I have his like effects? Not the ring. I'm still keeping the ring. But like any like his bag. Like probably some. Is there something in his bag that was identifiable?
Sorry.
Like in the kid's bag, right? Was there anything else identifiable like of him, about him?
Yes.
Yes.
You did find a book. Not a spell book, but what looks like a personal journal. You found that his name was August Elderfire.
Elderfire. Does that name ring a bell?
No.
No.
It sounds like an important name, like a family name.
So it's not an older though. It'd be like probably a newer.
No, it sounds familiar, but you cannot. You feel like either you heard it or you've seen it in a list or something, but you don't seem to remember the history behind.
Okay. I'll take the journal and I'll lay it on the body and I'll write it. I gather up some paper and like a pen, and I'll write a little note that just says, I remember my oath to the blood. I hope you do too. And I'll put it on the body. Then I'll look to Wander. Or sorry, to look to Thorn. Jesus. Sorry.
Rogue. Rogue.
What?
Reality
I looked
glitched.
I looked to
Why am I
Thorn.
a warlock now?
Why am I a paladin? This is not the good fit. I look to Thorn. I'll just go, thank you. Do you know where the others are?
I think they're somewhere about town. I know that Jay said something about possibly going to the Temple of the Old Gods, but I'm not sure where Vito has gotten off to, that little rascal.
He is a fun man. I like him. I find him interesting.
Yes. Lots of fun and makes good food.
Yes. He says he's scared of me. I don't see it. Well, let's get out of here.
Yes,
And
that'd be a good idea.
I'll get out of here with Thorn and Hugo.
We will leave the body behind.
I will leave the body on the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it on the one in like the room. Not the one behind the wall, but like the circle, with like the body staying on it.
Okay. It's in the basement,
no,
but
no.
not on the secret wall.
Yes, not behind the secret wall. I don't want it to get. I don't want like any accidents to happen. Anyone like teleport in and suddenly I'm like ankle deep in body. So
Yeah,
I'll
we
just,
don't need
I'll,
it. We don't need any Full Metal Alchemist shit happening.
Yeah. So I will put it in the other one, and then I will leave.
Okay. Where are the other two? What are you going to do while in the city?
Me, I am shopping.
Okay. Do you want to roleplay shopping, or do you want me to tell you what it's available?
Not really. I need to restock my poisoner's kit,
Okay.
my chef's kit, buy more ball bearings, and if it is possible, I want to get a hand crossbow.
Okay. The bow bearings, the hand crossbow, they are all available by double the player's handbook price. The chef's kit and the poisoner's kit, they don't run out by the rules as written, right?
No, they don't.
Okay. So you don't have to spend gold. Let's say you just shop and you had a fair bargain,
Yeah.
and just buy the other stuff, and it's in the included in the
Hand
price.
crossbow.
Do you
Let me
guys
see how much it
want to know if
costs.
there are magic items to buy in the city?
I would love to.
Okay.
Me
I would
too.
love to.
So remember this guy, Alder the Immense. I don't know if you've talked to him before. Maybe not.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah. Sometimes I get confused on the tables. But this guy, he's a weird looking dude. He's always sitting on his next to his wagon in the caravan court, and he never lowers his price. But he's the only one. He's only one of the few people that buys Delirium out of from adventures. The other one is the one that you bought the manual from. Remember the guide to extract Delirium safely.
Yes.
And then you have River. The third one is Alder the Immense. He also has a collection of magic items and potions that he sells. So I will put in the. Do you want on Discord or on Foundry?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it on Discord.
Okay. I will put all the lists, and you, uh, uh, and then you guys can decide.
I hope he has a bag of holding. That'd be really handy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for all your corpses.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I knew it.
yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. You get it. You get it.
Guys.
Why is my cat fussing at me? Come here around.
I'll give you the list in a minute. Just one second.
Okay.
It's
And,
cool.
and after
my
that,
cat's. Sorry.
okay. And by the way, after that, let's take a quick break, 5 minute break that we haven't yet. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So at double the price, it's 150 for a hand crossbow. So
So much
okay.
money for a hand crossbow. Good lord.
Better be good
Okay.
quality.
But I haven't found how much the ammo those cost.
Ow. Alright. Right. Let's see. Be a bolt, right?
Bolt, yes.
Bolt. I'm being harassed by my cat. Will you quit?
Okay. So attention, please, my good friends.
Yes.
Outer demands. He shows you his wares. He has available for you to buy. He has 4 potions of healing available, and he has
Okay.
2 potions of greater healing, the bigger ones. He also has potions of fire and cold resistance for 200 each. He also has spell scrolls, 3 spell scrolls of uncommon level, of wizard spells specifically, and that I will allow you to choose. Okay. He also has material components for any spell that requires pricey components like find familiar. There are some others that have the component as with a price tag, right? So he has any of that available if you need to cast a spell. And he also has some magic items available. Uh, and remember, there isn't. The prices are very expensive, so probably you can't grab one item for each one of you. So sometimes you have to join in and buy something that's really necessary for the group. And while I'll let you guys take a look at it and discuss, I will take a quick break and be right back, okay?
Okay.
I will step away as well.
If we have time, we will attempt to go to that area. I cannot make you any promises, but you must find peace in your heart and know that things are not always good. You must move on. You must find a way to accept your loss. But if I have the time, I will try to go over there. Thank you, child.
I don't know how to say this, but how to make you believe in me, but ever since I was little, I always had prophetic dreams. Believe me, I even dreamt of the meteor before it fell. And now I keep seeing my uncle. He's lost, like in a maze. He's in a he's in a building inside of the city that he cannot get out.
Well, thank you for that. And again, we will, if we are there, we will attempt to find them. But I don't know that my travels will be taking me that way. And I wish you.
Oh well. It's worth
I'm
the
being
shot.
non-committal. Nobody else is with me, and that's kind of what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, but well, she insisted because she's very worried about it. So well,
And I am saying yes that I will help as I can. I just cannot make a promise that I'm going to be going there right away.
perfect. Okay then. Well, I don't have. I know that you will done will do this when you can, and just by the goodness of your heart. But if it helps by in some way, I have a family heirloom. I think it's worth some gold, and it's a religious relic, an amulet of the sacred flame. I want you to have it. If if you find my uncle and he sees it, he will know that I sent you there. Please accept it. And she
She's
shows
actually
you.
handing this to me at this time.
Yeah, she is.
All right, child. I will do my best for you.
And she gives you an amulet. It looks like this, but it has the the flame of the sacred flame, the logo of the church.
The logo.
I think it's important.
For lack of a better
Branding is
word,
so important.
because I
I
said the flame of the sacred flame, so it doesn't sound good.
Mm.
Anyways, she gives you a holy amulet. Are you keeping it, Jay?
Yes, I will keep it, and I will commit to memory that I need to try to look for this guy.
Okay. Uh, can we consider that between the time that you met her and our next scene, you took a short rest, even if you're not needing to recuperate or anything?
Sure.
Okay.
So it seems that the amulet is in fact a holy relic. In fact, uh, it bears magical holy power. So if you take a look at it now, you will see after a short rest, after taking your time with it, you notice that it enhances your your magical ability as you hold it.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Noise.
If we're all while we're here, I actually wanted to head to the church, if that's all right.
Okay. You see Jay
While we're still here,
over there as well.
yes. I don't have like a token out or anything.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll just. No, it's fine. So I'm. Put my mouse here. I'm right here. I'll walk up to Jay. I'll give him a wink as I go to the door. Hey, there I am. I'll go to the door and I start knocking on it.
Yeah, the door is always open. Not always, but
You know,
at most times.
well, I
Uh,
don't want to be rude.
and
I don't want to just barge in.
and there you see Flamekeeper Hannah. She welcomes you. Now that I know the correct religious lingo, she says, "Welcome, child."
Ah, I am no one's child. I am. It is a pleasure to meet you again. I believe we
Child.
met on interesting terms last time, and I feel the need to clear the air. One of my companions told you I work with the academy, I believe.
uh, one sec.
Yes.
One second in real life. Sorry. Ô, mano,
Yes, yes,
só,
yes, yes,
só
yes.
de algumas coisinhas. A cor dessas mesas aqui tem que ser de ser quinzenal. E tu não precisa botar em português, tá?
É que tu escreveu ali.
Ah,
Mas
sorry.
eu não entendi o que que
É que a cor tem que ser diferente. Não sei se lá no outro estava diferente, mas.
tá diferente.
Tá. Aqui, ó. O quinzenal é o Fortuna Bay, né?
Aham.
E daí os dois de quinta e o de sexta. Esses todos são quinzenais. O único semanal é o de terça.
Ah, tá. Eu devo ter confundido.
Qualquer coisa, olha ali, ó. O único que tá diferente é o de terça.
Tá.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. We were talking about stuff here at home. Okay,
Oh, you're fine.
sorry, Victor. What was that you were saying?
It was, I wanted to clear the air. I believe one of my companions told you I work for the academy. It was the last thing he said.
Well, yes. Uh, no, I see no problem with that. As long as the
I,
academy keeps honoring the edicts of Lumen while they
I,
have their footing in
I,
here.
f- I fear my friend was mistaken. I'm not with the academy.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay. Are you. You're Victor, right?
I am. So kind of you to notice.
Well, uh, are you in need of enlightenment?
Always. I'm always in need of enlightenment.
I've heard some rumors that you have been seen by villagers walking with a dreadful construct of flesh.
Oh, you mean Hugo? No, he's not the flesh thing. He's my friend. We've journeyed a long time together.
Are you sure? Because people are scared of you.
Why would everyone seems so scared of me? I don't understand. I'm just here to have a good time and go back home. I'm a simple man.
But why do you have to have a goal and a construct with you. I know it's dangerous outside, but
I'm going to. What does the fire look like in the center of the room? Like how is what I picture is like a circle of like white brick or stone,
mhm.
and like the fire in the center.
it's a
But
it's
that
a
may be wrong.
it's a brazier, so it's like a
Brazier.
yeah, it's a big pot, uh, where and the fire burns inside it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
kind
big
of
enough to
walk
throw
over
a
there.
body in.
Yes, yes, yes. I I look at the fire a little bit, and I just go, I come from a time when it was necessary for such company. The longer time goes on, it's harder to shake traditions, tendencies. It's you get more static as time goes on. So I don't know. I just like the company. Uh, he's not in any danger though of the city. He does what I say for now.
I'll make sure that I'll
Now
alert everyone to not be too afraid.
they shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm a kind man. Um, but I we talked so much about me. I'm curious about you. How did you come to this city, this town? I believe.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, as as a flamekeeper, I had to. I was ordained to come to this chapel to help the people in need, especially because at the time, this was 2 years ago. At the time, we still had a great uh, a great number of outsiders, adventurers as they call themselves, that
Yes.
were in the ruins searching for fortune, and they ended up bringing the contamination to the village. So they needed someone who were able to cure them.
Do you like it here?
Yes, it was hard to get used to such a different place, but I ended up growing very fond of it.
I find it interesting what people can adapt to. Where were you before here, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
And I would like to get a little closer.
okay. Is anyone else with you?
Yep. No. No one else is with me at the moment.
Okay.
Kind of lurking in the background since I was already at the temple, just kind of seeing what's going on. I'm not actually doing anything though, just lurking.
Yeah. Dr. Thorne is just outside, just casually wandering around, lost in thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just mostly hanging out, making sure I had up to any blasphemous shit or stuff.
Yeah, definitely not up to anything
We're good.
blasphemous. So I have a loaded question here.
Why, yes.
This is out of character.
Mhm.
His so is chastity a part of the sacred flames, like tenants?
Uh, yes, I would say yes.
I say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I will get a little closer and I'll be like, Miss Flamekeeper, if it is okay with you, it's been a very long time since I've prayed in a building of this sort. Could I have a moment with the fire?
Well, of course. You don't even need to ask.
In that case, I will go up to the fire. I've been left alone. Just want to clarify.
Uh-huh, yes. She leaves the
I
chapel.
want to take out that ring from the apprentice's corpse out. I'm gonna hold it like my palm open over the fire, and then I'll drop it into the flames. And then I'm gonna take out a cigarette and light it with the fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will
So
smoke
you
it
want
until
you
it's about done.
you want to eliminate the vestige, the
The ring, yes.
okay. Perfect. It takes a few
And
moments, but it's not
mhm,
magical, so the flame melts the ring.
yep. And then I will light a cigarette with the holy fire, and I will smoke it for a little bit, just kind of like letting the moment sit. I'll exhale. I'll flick the cigarette into the fire, and then I will leave. This is all I wanted to
Okay.
do.
And outside, Flamekeeper Hannah is talking to Dr. Thorn. As you go out, she is talking to Dr. Thorn. She
I
says,
was
"But why
I was
does
I
he
was
have to?"
out I was out I was outside of the temple. I'm not I wasn't in there.
Yeah, that's why she left the temple and she was talking to
Oh. Oh.
you.
Okay.
And the moment Victor comes out of the temple as well, you can hear Flamekeeper Hannah speaking to Dr. Thorn saying, "But but why does he look like a monster then? Why does he have to follow him around? It's making people nervous." Oh, hey, Victor.
Would you like to meet him? And I'll call over Hugo to me from like wherever he was.
Yeah. She she was trying to remain calm. She speaks in a soft tone voice, but when you ask that, she says, "No, I mean, no, no, it's fine,
I
it's
I
fine.
think he's I
I
think
have
he's already coming over.
I have
And just
chores to
like
do."
it, I assure you, he is very calm. He will do nothing to you. I promise,
I
Flamekeeper.
I I I go over and just like put myself in Hugo's path so he has to stop.
Yeah, he'll stop, but he is like near me, and I'll just go. See, he's fine. He does nothing. He's a calm boy, and I pat him on like his arm. He's a good boy.
And Dr. Thorne's just sort of like poking and prodding at Hugo just to show the Flamekeeper that he's not hostile.
You should you shouldn't let this creature enter the village.
Victor, perhaps you should have Hugo stay out of sight while we're here.
Should I?
Yes, I think it's making the townsfolk uneasy based upon what's happening within the city. They might think one of the
They sh-
blighted has escaped.
well, they shouldn't be uneasy. They live near a cursed city.
I just slightly interject
they
into this
lied to him?
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
I just look at the Flame Keeper and I say, perhaps if you all spent a little bit more time actually in the field trying to solve some of these problems, you wouldn't have to worry about a peaceful creature that's walking through the village. This is exactly why I'm not part of your little cult here.
Well,
I think Victor like looks at you a little surprised and just gives you like
Whoop.
I think he just starts smiling. He's like, I know I liked you for a reason.
Out of character moment,
This
remember, I'm
guy.
considered something of a fanatic amongst these groups. I
Yep,
believe
yep,
in
yep,
getting out,
yep.
purifying. They're the ones sitting around in a temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I liked you for a reason.
But she you can see she turns to you surprised and she says, "Well, you mean like the Silver Order? I help them as much as I can, but my personal duties are with the people of Emberwood. But I heal the soldiers go that are trying to purify Drakkenheim when they arrive here wounded and cursed. Have you ever been to Camp Dawn, where the Silver Order is gathered? If you if you if you think you have what it takes to fight the corruption, you should join them. They have many resources that one such as yourself could use in your battles."
Noted, thank you.
I look to Wander, and I'm just gonna like I'm gonna use my feature to like talk with you uh in your minds, and I will just go like, are you asking me to leave him out of town? I'll do it if you ask, but I don't like being away from him.
Well, it's at the end of it, I feel for everyone's safety, for the townsfolk that will not take to take him too easily, and if they decide to be to be more brutish with you of what this thing can do to them. Remember that it's my duty to heal, so I'm trying to avoid anyone to get harmed in the first place.
I mean, if they want to die needlessly, they can. It's their prerogative. I won't harm them if they don't harm me. But they should know, if they do, they won't live to regret it.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Then maybe you should talk to them and not to me.
I'm going at the source of the trouble.
I am my trouble now.
Yes, this is a small village.
I've only.
We aren't used to seeing things like that.
You live near a cursed city. I imagine you've seen worse.
But every time we see, we have the urge of defending ourselves, just as we did when something corrupted appears.
Well, I can't blame them for having their opinions on such matters. But their choice is their own. Their fear is their own. If they wish to answer it, I can't blame them. I can only react to defend myself in kind.
She looks at the others, like Dr. Thorne and to Jace.
Oh, don't look at them, dear.
Almost
They
like
can't make me do anything.
almost like saying, "Help me here, please." I don't know what else to say.
I will, again, like telepathically to Wander, only to Wander. I will just go like, if you're asking me to put them away, I'll do it. But I don't like being away from him, if I can help it.
Perhaps just try to keep him away from the temple and keep him away from the villages and maybe keep him hidden, maybe a disguise of some sort, like a cloak with a large hood, so that people don't know what he actually is.
Maybe. I'll turn to the Flamekeeper and I'll just go. I will consider your words, but you, if you'll do me a favor in kind, for my generous consideration, talk to the townspeople. Tell them to leave me be if they can't
Already told you I'm going to do
stomach
that.
what I am. Well, then do it again. With the knowledge that if they harm me or do things to impede my path, they will not live to regret it. I can do far worse things than an honest death, dear. Remember that. I may not be with the Academy, but that doesn't mean I'm not powerful in my own right.
Do you want to make an intimidation?
Yay.
The one.
God, please don't roll a one. Okay, let's see here. Well, it's an 8. I would like to use my background feature.
Okay.
Not
No.
background, my racial feature. My racial feature. To add, I think, a D6 to this. Where's the? Oh, it's in my bag. Hold on. Monsters. I think it's in the stuff. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. My books are everywhere. I don't know. They
Ah,
didn't. Yeah, there we go.
mas
Banner
uma correção.
guide.
Mas acho que esse foi o meu.
Yes, I believe it's a D6
What?
though.
Mas peraí, deixa eu ver
Um,
como. Hmm.
there we go. Knowledge from past life. Yes, I can add a D6 to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Might not come up with anything. Well, 3. Okay.
So
11.
11. That's your final result. Let me roll her insight.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. I'll give my advice to the townspeople, but please do your part as well. I'll do what I
I
can.
always do. I always do. Have a good day, Miss Flamekeeper. May the light guide you. Whatever you think.
May the light be with you. May the flame guide your path. And she goes back to the temple quickly.
I turn to the others that are here, and I just go, "Well, that went well, didn't it?"
Maybe a little too well.
If she wants to come after me or have some goons or whatever in this city, I don't care. It's more bodies for my pyre.
Okay. Before we continue, uh, oh, actually, by the way, let me roll another rumor because this is a rumor that Jay heard when he was uh, there in the outside of the temple. So, oh, this is a good one. We'll go to Slaughterstone Square. That's the only thing that you heard.
Slaughterstone Square?
Yeah, doesn't sound like a good place, right?
That sounds like a lovely place.
Uh, and yeah, that's all the interaction that we had. So let us go back to the Drakkenheim city map.
I
Um,
just housekeeping. I informed everybody about the grandfather or that guy who's missing, and if we get time, we need to go by there.
yeah,
Just
perfect.
letting everybody know that's on the radar.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we are seeing the Drakkenheim city map, right?
Right.
Yes.
Uh, we already have the gates unlocked because that's common knowledge. We have the Rat's Nest and Styx Ferry, the place where we took the boat. I will go ahead and review to you guys the castle and the crater because those are places you can just lay your eyes upon and you can see them. This is kind of like common knowledge as well. Okay? The rumor you just heard, it's about this place inside of the city. This barrel icon here, it's Slaughterstone Square. It was the name back when the city was still functioning. So that's something to think about. Okay.
Probably has a bunch of slaughterhouses, which that's concerning.
Vito, you have to go to a place called Buckle Down Row. It's a row of streets here on the east side of the map in the outer city. Okay, so that's where you have to go. The rumor you heard, Jay, from the young lady about her uncle. She says that the pilgrims were in the here in this region of the city. Uh, they were near King's Gate. Just let me make that correction. And he was lost somewhere in these streets. But I'm gonna go ahead and reveal to you that there is a place called Black Ivory Inn. Okay, just because you have to know the location, and you still haven't talked to River yet. I will give the content, the task that you need to do. Uh, Actually, let me just ask this: Are you going to go meet River? Is that in your plans, or are you going to do something
I
else?
would say yes. She pays well.
Yeah.
I think,
Okay,
yes, I think so.
Meet her in the evening at the Eckerman Mill as she's requested.
perfect. So the Ackerman Mule is to the west, as you know. It's here. There is we see the icon, and the place that she will ask you to go is actually the closest to the mill of all of those. She will ask you to go to this house right here, called Reed Manor. But I'm not going to give you the details today. I'll give
Mm.
you next time that we meet for D&D. Okay.
Okay.
I just want to review some more interesting places in the map so that you can decide where you want to go. By the way, this adventure doesn't require you to explore every single point of interest in the map, and there is a lot of them. I have here. If I show you the 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 DM screen here, you guys will see how many icons there are in the city. You're not required to explore all the locations. You just go where you want to go. I will say one thing. This is not in the module, but I decided to do this way for some of the other campaigns as well. There will be a point, and I'll tell you exactly when you reach that point. Okay, that
Mm.
when you level up to a certain level, I will not level you up again from exploring outer city locations. From a certain threshold, you will only go up in levels when you start exploring inner city locations. You have to go inside of the walls. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I will let you know when we reach that threshold. For now, you guys are fine. And remember, you don't need to explore everything. And if you still want to explore outer city locations, there are still valuable information for you to have. There are still magic items for you to acquire. So it's not as if there is no reason to explore since you will gain no XP, quote unquote, because we're doing milestone. But You get what
Is
I'm
there
saying, right?
is there a way to explore everything in Drakkenheim?
If everyone is down to it and we have time, you see how long it takes for some of those places. But there
I
is.
mean, it'd be
Oh,
neat.
Yeah.
you want
I
to
mean,
plan it?
at least two of us have like the goal to clean the city.
Well,
So might be worth it.
Okay.
that's up to you, but it's not required. And as I said, there will be a threshold where when you will no longer level up. Again, you still have
Hmm.
gold. You can find delirium that's worth a lot of gold. You can find magical items. You can find secrets that you can use to craft new items yourselves. There are many things you can discover exploring, but that's up to you then to decide. So these are the locations. If you guys want to let me know beforehand, where is the first place to be? Of course, you still don't know what a river wants you to do, but let's say if, regardless of what she wants, if Vito wants to immediately go to Buckle Down Row and that's where you're going to do next, I would like to know before the next session. Okay?
I think we'll